Hi, Jeff. How's it going?
Hey, Nikki, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Are you ready for your 23 questions?
Sure, why not? Let's get started.
What were your career aspirations when you first started in academics?
I always wanted to kind of maybe make an impact somehow, either with my students or maybe with some public policy folks. So that was kind of my goals as a young assistant professor.
What are some of the things you look back fondly on?
It was a nice moving from Washington D.C. This was a wholly different place. And I met some really good people here when we started, both here in the college, and then also some of my friends over in the field house, some of the coaches, and some people in Portsmouth. So it was fun. It was a good start.
What's the most important skill you've developed over the course of your career?
That's how to do really high quality research. That's a tough skill to figure out. You finally get it, but how to do it efficiently is tricky.
And what's a skill you're still working on mastering?
Trying to grow roses.
Oh, that's very cool.
I love roses, and they're very hard to grow.
What are some of the things you're really passionate about?
I work out a lot. I like to do that. I certainly like to do research. I enjoy hearing from my students. I really like classes where you can interact with the students. I think that's a lot of fun.
What is an accomplishment in life that you're most proud of?
Uh, I guess I guess work-wise would be. I think at the end the Rines Fund was kind of a nice way to cap off a lot of pieces of research and teaching.
And what's your biggest fear in life?
This is going to sound terribly narcissistic, but it's irrelevance. And at some point, I'm going to be the former Dr. Sohl, and so it'll be interesting. I have friends that were quite famous writers who went through the same types of things, and so we joke about it.
What challenges have you had to overcome in your career?
Learning the academic life and all its intricacies. It is there is a book called Academic Gamemanship that was written back in the 50s, and one of my professors at the PhD program gave it to me, and he said that'll help you navigate some of the ins and outs of academic life.
Who's been the most important person in your life?
Oh, that's easily my mother because she essentially raised me alone.
Can you describe a moment in your life when you had a lot of anxiety?
I think it was trying to get that first article published. But then the other one that really hit me that I had super anxiety was when I was trying to teach my son's second grade class I had them alone for 30 minutes to an hour, and I was in an utter panic.
My goodness. You'd think with all the students you teach here that second graders would be easy.
Second graders, if they don't care what you're doing, they'll just put their heads down and go to sleep.
What's the best advice you'd give your teenage self?
Try to find what you really like and what you could make a living at, and it makes for a great career.
What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week?
So it's the Olympics right now. So I've followed the Olympics. I'm amazed at the number of injuries these ski racers have. It's just phenomenal. I mean, it's a tough sport.
What's the most amazing fact you know?
I learned during COVID, when it was home during the summer, how to split rocks, like really big rocks by hand. And that was kind of a fun activity all summer.
What's your favorite quote?
It was one actually by Louis Pasteur. It says, "Chance comes to the prepared of mind."
What's the most useless talent that you have?
Gosh, now let me think of what that. I probably have a couple of useless talents. Oh, yeah, how to get a skunk out of a heart trap. I hope never have to do that again.
What are some of the rituals that you practice day to day?
I usually go to the gym in the middle of the day, which kind of breaks up the day. It makes for 2 separate days for me. It makes it nice. Then I can come back and start a second day.
What's your favorite smell?
If you ever have fresh roses, it is really nice.
What's your dream country to visit?
Antarctica. I have this thing about Antarctica. I think it'd be really cool to go there.
If you could pick a superpower, what would it be?
Well, let's take a walk. But I would say, I think flying would be really cool.
Fly?
Yeah, because you could go wherever you want, and you wouldn't have to get in airplanes, and it'd be free.
What is the most useful invention of all time?
The wheel. I think of it every time I'm trying to move something.
Oh, seriously? Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
No.
No. What do you usually do during weekends?
I just really like to be outside.
And knowing what you know now, is there anything you would have done differently when you were first starting out?
That's a tough question. Probably a lot of things, but I probably forgot them by now, or maybe I did them. I don't know. But that's a tricky one.
Well, that's all 23 questions, Jeff.
Oh, that's great.
So thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you around Paul more often.
Thanks a lot, Vicki. This was fun.